So yesterday I did the Castlevania review, and I think I uploaded Eternal Love review. I don't know if I sent in those videos, but both of those are available currently on Netflix. And this is also one that's on Netflix. So I finished yesterday a Netflix original, I guess. I think it's a Netflix original. Called Blood of Zeus. It's 8 episodes. I liked it. Not as much as Castlevania, but I liked it. Same art style. Was it so exciting you had to get up out from under the covers? Yeah? She just had medicine and her breakfast. So she's good. But of course, she loves to pop up anytime I hit record for whatever reason. Like, no, seriously, like every time I hit record. She's like, "Hi, Mom. Can you be part of the video too? Can they hear me cough up along? I like that content." Anyway. So Blood of Zeus is, like the title says, about a character named Heron, who is the son of Zeus. So basically, he and his mom live in a village. Okay, well, not really, because there's like a small town, it looks like, and then they're way up away from the town because they're in hiding. So Heron is considered a bastard child, and everyone treats him like shit in town, basically. Like, they actively bully him, make fun of him. Same with the mom. And we come to find out he is, in fact, not a bastard. He is... What is a bastard exactly? Because I thought a bastard was a child that is out of wedlock. Like, from an affair or something. That's what I thought it was. I should have looked it up before doing this video. But, and you find out, so he's Zeus' child, which, I kind of want to say he's conceived from rape, but at the same time not. Nay, get out of stuff. Because we see a flashback, and the mom is like bathing, and then Zeus happens to see her, and then he disguises himself as her husband, who, by the way, is abusive. So there's domestic abuse there. And one minute he's really abusive, and the next minute he's really nice. And she says, as she's telling this to Heron, "Oh, I just thought it was like his temperament or something. He was just flipping back and forth." And then she realized, okay, something's not right. Who the fuck is this? And literally, like, as he's like trying to give her flowers, or something, she like pulls out a knife. She's like, "Who the fuck are you?" And then he turns into Zeus. So that's kind of what I want to say is rape, because like she did do it willingly, so that's not rape. But at the same time, like, he did trick her into it. So I feel like it kind of is. I don't know all, like, the rules of rape. I just know that you don't want it, it's rape. It's kind of... So I'm confused. So if that bothers you, that's kind of a trigger. Like, you don't see him rape her, but it's quite obvious she doesn't want to fuck her husband. And I guess her husband was like a king. So she was a queen. It was an arranged marriage, she said. And, of course, Hera finds out, like, why is it anytime Hera is portrayed in media, she's always a jealous bitch? Like, this definitely reminded me a lot of, like, that old Hercules show with, I don't remember his name, but he had, like, long, or, like, mid-length hair. And he was also in Xena Warrior Princess every once in a while, and she would come over to that show, too, I think. It was a long time ago. I just know, like, my dad really liked those two shows growing up, and I would catch, like, bits and pieces of him watching it. And I think they were on Netflix at a point. I don't know if they still are, but they were, like, from the 90s. So it kind of reminded me of that. So, yeah, Hera finds out, and basically just the entire show is her... This is how the show felt like to me. It felt like a lot of petty jealousy, and which I would 100% approve of her wanting to beat the shit out of her husband because, like, from the small input we've gotten, it's quite clear this isn't his first bastard child. He's been cheating on her. And she's just fucking had it at this point. So, of course, she conspires, and she's basically the antagonist, as her and the demons. So, we start off the show with them fighting this guy. I don't remember what he was called. I want to say Titans, but I don't think that's right. Because it's one giant dude. And then they manage to kill him. Of course, it's a huge war, and some of the gods die. And then, as his blood hits the earth, he curses them, and that gives birth to the giants. And again, they gotta go through another war, and both sides die. They manage to defeat the giants, and not all the gods die, but like both are losing members essentially. So they manage to suppress them by taking out their souls and then hiding their bodies in the waves, like deep in the ocean. And how the demons are conceived is, I guess they kind of briefly go over that if you touch a giant's skin, it corrupts you, and if you eat the giant, you turn into a demon. And so that's what they're dealing with. There's 8 episodes. I thought there were only 7 for a minute because for whatever reason, like when you watch a show, it'll give you 2 options after the credits roll. It'll say watch credits or next episode. So those popped up, but they were both grayed out, which I've never seen Netflix do for whatever reason. And I went to go click on it, and I couldn't select either one. So I was like, what the fuck? But like they left off to the point that I was like, okay, are they gonna like do this big thing next season at the start, or are they gonna finish it? So I was like, fuck it, I'll go check, and I checked the episodes, and yeah, sure enough, there was an 8th episode. So I don't know why I did that, but if it does that to you, just know that there is, in fact, an 8th episode. Just go to the episode selection list, and you should find it just above the trailer. And it does have a trailer, so if you want to watch the trailer before you commit to an episode, that's nice. I love when they have trailers, because then I'm like, yes, I don't have to watch the entire fucking episode and waste, like, what was it, 30 minutes per episode, I think? Anyway. But it was good. I didn't like it as much as Castlevania. But it was interesting. I did also marathon it. But it's not that long of a series. Like I said, it's only 8 episodes, and I think each episode's like 30 minutes or so. Excuse me, sorry. I just ate. Anyway. But it was good. I liked it. I hope they're doing another season. They kind of leave off for a possible next season. Yeah, but I am curious. Like, I've never seen Hera in a lot of media, and anytime she wasn't in it, she was always the jealous bitch. And I don't, like, blame her for, like, wanting to punch her husband. Go, nay, go. Because he's kind of deserved it at this point. But, like, I don't like how she went after the mom, because the mom didn't know it was him. She thought it was her husband, and it was kind of already too late by the time she figured it out. And especially, like, why would you go after the kids? They're just the unfortunate victims of the situation. Like, they didn't do anything. Like, and if you're gonna fuck them over, why not make them think they're dead, and then hide them somewhere so like they can have a good life, but like their parents will never see them or something. Like, it'd still be fucked up, but at least like they would have a good life, and they wouldn't have like as bad of consequences as like their parents. I can understand like being mad at the mom to an extent, because yes, she did kind of like she did kind of like admit she loves Zeus at the end, but like this one was clearly abused in her marriage. And one, could she even say no to a god if she wanted to? Could she? Like, we don't know. Like, that's what I was thinking. Like, could she have even said no? And also, like, literally, she was abused. That was probably, like, the only, like, love she had. So, of course, she'd want to cling on to that. So, I just think it's fair that, like, her and the kids get, have so much shit happening to them, because it's not their fault. It really is, at the end of the day. It's kind of this whole thing. And she goes apeshit. She doesn't just go after them. She... Spoiler, decides to bring back the giants, because that's not going to go wrong at all. There's no way they're going to betray you at all. No, there's no way that's going to happen. Like, why couldn't you just divorced him? Like, do gods have divorce? They could have just divorced his ass and just said, you know what, fucking, I'm done with you. Bye. She could have at any point. Like, how many times does he have to cheat on her for her to do that? And she does try to kill him. And he does die at the end. And she's like fucking shocked by it. Like, also, why did he try and save her at the end? Like, she's literally brought back the Titans. I'm sorry, your wife is ape shit. And she just can't be trusted with anyone. She's even involving her son Ares, the god of war. Like, oh. Like, I get it, she's your mom, bro, but like, maybe see if there's a way to like take away all her divine powers and her memories or something and just drop her and like let her lead out a mortal life and have to go through all the bullshit she put her and everyone through. Like, give her a tough life. Like, hopefully she'll learn. I don't know. I wouldn't trust it. She's probably just a killer. And then they leave off, and like, I don't know if it's just like Hades fucking with Seraphim, who is the leader of the demons, or if he's actually like taking on the role of Hera and trying to start shit again. I don't know. It's kind of how they leave off for him. But it was interesting. I liked it. Try it. I did say so on the books, right? Yeah. Blood of Zeus. It was okay. I liked it. Kind of. Like I said, I came back from watching Castlevania, and then I watched this, so I'm still on the Castlevania high where I'm like, I love it, where's more? And then I was like, this one's okay. It's not Castlevania because I want more Castlevania, but it's good. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it's bad or anything. I'm still riding the high of a slightly better show to me, so I'm just like, I just want more of this. I want more of this. This one's okay, but I want more of this.